Hi everyone, it's Shannon with Play with the World and the author of Find Your Happy and Find Your Happy Daily Mantras. I'm here today with a very powerful message because it's actually the hardest thing that I've ever had to do in my entire life. And so I actually want to share with you because I am in a beautiful place today where I've overcome and really reached a place of true self-love. And the hardest thing that I've ever had to do is fully accept myself. Fully, truly accept my body. So the thing is, in life, a lot of the times we have certain insecurities, certain things about ourselves, certain things that just aren't working about ourselves, and we blame ourselves. Whether you don't like the way your body is shaped, maybe you don't like a certain feature on your body, or maybe you just don't like the way you look, a lot of the times we end up self-sabotaging ourselves by being complete bullies to ourselves. So today is a lot about the inner critic, and that inner critic that's sabotaging and stopping you from moving forward and stopping you from really getting what you want. And so today I'm going to take you through a process of really getting comfortable with who you are. Now, I'm going to frame it up in the form of body love because a lot of clients that I work with, and I know for me in my own personal experience, accepting my body and truly loving my body, becoming friends with my body, has been the most challenging but the most rewarding thing, because now that I really am friends with my body, I love myself, and I really see that my body is a tool. And it was the biggest source of frustration for me for so many years. And now that I've arrived here, I really want to share the process with you. So no matter what though, maybe you're listening or watching and you don't hate your body, but you don't like maybe your nose. Maybe you love your body. The nose is still part of your body, okay? Or maybe you just don't like the way your hair is and you hate your hair. Well, the hair is part of your body. So any part of yourself, any part that you resist or that you don't like, this message is for you today. So even though I'm using the word body, you can replace it with that thing that you absolutely hate about yourself. So first and foremost, we want to turn it around and really start to be compassionate to ourselves, okay? So important. I used to hate my body and I would blame my body. If I didn't get the dance team in high school, I thought it was because of the size of my body. If a man didn't call me back, it was because my body. And all of the time, I was just blaming my body. And it wasn't until I really started to look at my body as a tool for helping me achieve what I want in this life. And that's where things really shifted. So the very first thing that I want to share with you today is actually tool number one, is to look at your thing that you hate the most. Look at the body, if you hate your body, as a tool to helping you live a full life. Because here's the truth. If you didn't have a body, you wouldn't be here. Our bodies make us human. Our bodies are part of being a person in this earth, alive and fully functioning on planet Earth. And so looking at your body as this thing that is horrible and it has to change, a lot of that pressure comes from society and outside. The world tells you how you should be, what you should look like, and it makes us feel like we're less than. And so the thing is, you really want to turn your attention on inside, because the only thing you can control is the inside. So I realized I had to go to work on the inside and stop trying to chase outside perfection. Once I started to do this, I started to really understand that my body wants to be my friend. My body wants to be a tool to help me get what I want. In fact, you can't separate them. So instead of saying, gosh, my life would be so much better if I had a better body, my life would be just great, instead of waiting for my happiness, I started to practice happiness now in the moment. And as I did this, I started this process about a year ago, things radically shifted for me because I started to be more confident in the moment, no matter what was going on outside around me, no matter what shape my body was in, no matter how much I thought that it was stopping me. It really wasn't. The only thing was up here. So really look at your body as a tool to help you get what you want. Or that thing you hate, maybe you hate your nose or your hair. Look at it as part of you, and anytime you hate one part of you, you can't move forward. So send that area that you really don't like love and compassion, and that can help. And that leads me into the next part, which is to really befriend your body or the thing that you hate by listening to it. Okay, you might be like, how can I listen to my body? Well, the real thing is, our body is living. It's here. We're part of this world. And my body had lots of messages for me. For example, I used to overeat and just eat and binge eat and binge eat. And as I was doing that, it was me clearly ignoring my body's cues that said, you're full, stop eating, you don't need to eat, you're filling this void with something else. And so I started to listen carefully to what my body needed and really respecting it. And that meant, basically I didn't even drink all of my Starbucks one day. That was like, I used to just drink it all just by habit. And I had over a half left because my body said, you're done, you don't need any more caffeine today. And as I start listening to my body, and as I've been doing this process, the weight is coming off. I'm starting to really enjoy shopping again. My clothes are fitting good. And it's a process of me really allowing myself to be who I really am. I'm letting the inside shine out through, and my outside world is really reflecting and changing too. And so focus on the inside is really the key in the third part. Stop looking so much on the outside and how you look to other people. No matter what it is, that part of you that you hate, stop hating it and instead send it love. I started to talk to my body really nicely. I started to pet and hug myself, in the bath, or really embrace myself and say, I'm sorry I was so mean to you for so many years. I know you're just doing the best you can. And it may sound silly, but guess what? It works. And so I want you to try this for that one spot of your body, that part of you that you just despise and you hate it. For the next 7 days, practice kindness and start talking kindly to that area of your body that you resist and hate. No matter what that spot is, really send it loving thoughts. And as you do this, you start to cultivate this sense of awareness and peace within you, and you're becoming a partner with that thing that you hate and that thing that you resist. Because anytime we have hate in our life, we can't move forward with love. We can't move forward with grace, especially if it's an attack on self. So instead of hating yourself this week, or instead of saying, gosh, my life would be better if I had a different shaped body or whatever it is, allow yourself to be fully present by loving yourself. And it starts with these 3 simple steps. I have more steps on the blog, so go to playwiththeworld.com, look at all of those. But it's so important that you really just allow yourself to be who you are. That's really what this message is about. So befriending your body is about knowing that your body is part of you, and you are absolutely amazing and perfect as you are. So accept that, celebrate that, and have fun this week playing with the world. Thanks.